The key for a cooperative success is an educated cooperative leader. Cooperative members often are not willing to pay good compensation to the cooperative manager because they do not appreciate the key role of the manager in promoting the cooperative's growth. I am here to introduce you, step by step, to the role of a cooperative manager in managing a cooperative business. What is the cooperative's governing structure? What is the executive body of a cooperative society? What are the main responsibilities of a cooperative manager within the specifics of a cooperative society? What are the skills, abilities, and character qualities required of a cooperative manager? What is the role of the cooperative manager in promoting the development of the cooperative? It's time to find out the answers to all of these questions. The general meeting of the members is the highest public administration body in the governance structure of the cooperative society. At the general meeting, each member of the company, regardless of the number of shares that he owns, has one vote. Members should be convened at least once a year. The general meeting of members is entitled to make decisions regardless of the number of members present, unless the statutes provide otherwise, as well as adhere to the strict conditions for convening the general meeting as prescribed by law. Key competences of the general meeting of members are election and recall of members of the council, determination of remuneration for members of the board, approval of the annual report, distribution of profit for the previous business year or determination of the procedure for covering losses, decision on the termination, continuation, or reorganization of the company, amendments to the statutes of the cooperative, election and removal of the members of the board unless otherwise provided in the statutes of the cooperative, determination of the remuneration of the members of the board unless otherwise provided in the statutes of the cooperative. The council is a public oversight body that represents the members' interests between the general meetings of members and monitors the work of the board. It should be noted that the council is not a mandatory governing body in a cooperative society. The main task of the council is to constantly monitor the activities of the board and ensure that the cooperative society acts in accordance within the law, the statutes of the cooperative society, and the decisions of the general meeting of members. The general meeting of members may appoint one or more auditors for the internal audit of the financial and economic activities of the company. The internal auditor performs audits of public property and financial resources and verifies economic activity. They give an opinion on the budget of the company, they evaluate the accounting and record-keeping work of the company, and make recommendations for improving the company's financial and economic performance. The board is the executive body of the company that manages and represents the company. The board manages the property of the company and handles its assets in accordance with laws, statutes, and decisions of the general meeting of members. A cooperative is not only focused on products, services, or technology, but especially in people. Cooperatives need not only to run, but also to lead. That is, to motivate, influence, be representative, and inspire their human resources. Leadership is a competition of directors focused on human resources. If you want to build a ship, do not begin by cutting the wood and distributing the work, but first you must know how to evoke in men the longing for the free and open sea. The requirements for any social economy leader are exploratory and exploitative capacity for knowledge, being surrounded by competent work teams, an orientation towards objectives and quality, working wisely and working hard, working with employees and entrusting them with responsibility rather than just giving orders. You should not always be in the center of attention. The leader is more like the frame of painting that highlights the talents and contributions of their people in their work. You don't always have to know all the answers to all the questions. Ask employees their suggestions for solving the situation. Leadership is communication. Hear your people. What is the role of the cooperative manager in promoting the development of the cooperative? Common features present in excellent companies are a strategic dimension. The strategy must be defined by the direction marked by three basic features: the customer orientation, a clear commitment to quality and stimulating innovation. This is summarized in the search for customer satisfaction through quality and continuous improvement of this through a continuous innovation. Internal management. In this sense, companies are facing great people, seen as the main asset of the company, before a clear outline of shared values. Leadership. It is necessary to make sure that government bodies possess the ability to lead the strategic dimension and the cultural one defined above. The leadership of excellent enterprises is achieved within the organization to create a sense of permanence and commitment to the company. In conclusion, in a cooperative society, the highest decision-making body is the general meeting of members. In the cooperative society, the executive body is the board. When planning a management structure, members of a cooperative society can also form a representative meeting, a council, and an auditor, but they may not be mandatory under national law. The manager and their ability to be a leader play an important role in promoting the development of a cooperative. Business success is not just about products, services, or technology, but also about people. Businesses need not only to exist, but also to manage. That is, the manager must also be able to motivate, influence, guide, and inspire their human resources. Now here's some questions for discussion. First of all, what are the challenges facing cooperative managers when performing their duties? Second, in what ways can a leader of a cooperative promote the development of a cooperative? And finally, what are the essential skills of a cooperative manager?